Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Dreamland. This is Dreamland TV, where I try to talk about dreams, life of dreams, and just generally talk about our day-to-day dreams as human beings, literal meanings, spiritual meanings, and just dreams as dreams. Not trying to look at an astral way of life, not trying to look at astrology, no, not trying to look at certain other astrological lives, the stars and the, no. I'm just talking about dreams, ordinarily as a human being and what they ordinarily mean. And this I'm doing just as a gift, as a spiritual gift, and with my experience over many years as passed on to me by my parents, who are spiritualists and who are pastors, and then as in my experience as a spiritualist and as someone that has come far from in the world of spiritualism. So I'm not looking into stars, astrological or astrology. No, I'm just looking at your everyday today ordinary understanding of dreams, and where sometimes I give you interpretations that you don't understand, or it doesn't really go well enough, or you want a deeper understanding of what I explain, please put it in the comment section and I will respond to you. Today I'll be looking at flying in a dream. When you fly in a dream, what does it mean? Many has attributed flying in a dream into many things. Some says it is witchcraft. Some says it is ogbanje or animal flying or animal spirituality. Some have interpreted it into meaning occultism or herb or herbalism. There's nothing like that. When you fly in a dream, let me explain. When you take up and start flying, or there is a danger pursuing you and you are flying, let me explain that first. When you see that you are flying in a dream, flying not with wings now. When I say flying, I'm talking about a situation where you find yourself rise up and fly. You are not the one helping it, as in you are not twisting your wings, or you have no wings behind you or at your sides. You just see something lift you up, or you just see yourself flying without anything helping you to do it. And you are probably flying straight, flying up, flying away. Flying means your leg is not on the ground, and sometimes you pose like a Superman, or you are bent, or you dive straight and you are flying, or something you're just standing and then you are moving as in a motion, but not your leg moving. That's what I mean by flying. You are moving, something is taking you up and speeding you to a direction. Not like you are walking to a direction yourself. That's what I mean by flying. In that case, it has nothing to do with astrals or astrology. It is God trying to let you know that He is saving you from a particular problem. He's saving you to overcome a particular problem. I've seen this happen a lot in my life. A lot in my life. And I've also seen this happen a lot when people are gathered to harm me when I was very young. I've seen it happen a lot. Something will just come and lift you up and you fly. And I've flown like that many times, many times. And it has always meant the same interpretation. Over time, I come to realize that, something actually had happened. Somebody was actually trying to harm me, and then God had used the flying to help elevate me and get me out of those problems. I've seen that happen a lot of time. So, and I've seen it happen also when I was managing people in a gathering. I've seen a lot of people come forward to give testimonies that it happened a lot of time to them. They see something, lift them up, and they are flying. So yeah, it can happen like that. Another form of flying is if somebody see you, or you see yourself flying over countries, like a plane flying over countries, flying over rivers, flying over a lot of things, and you are looking down, you could see the countries and so on and so forth. You may not have landed before you finish that dream. It's possible you have not landed, all right? So it doesn't really mean that you will fly and you will land somewhere, then the dream is over. No, sometimes you may not even have landed. What that means generally is that it is very, very possible you are going to one day, at a point in your life, you are going to actually travel by flight to another country. Yeah. It's going to be by flight. By flight, in retrospect, and in this case, means that you are flying to somewhere far abroad, somewhere not too close to your house, somewhere you are not most likely able to drive. You are not most likely to drive to. That will take hours, will take days, months to get to. So that is what flying, those are the two interpretations of flying. One is overcoming an event, overcoming some enemies, overcoming some problems, overcoming some challenges that certain enemies are going to be raising against you. Enemies you don't know, spiritual enemies, physical enemies, neighbors that you don't know, people who are bitter against you, people who are planning terrible things against you that God is helping you to overcome. And the other one is you actually flying and leaving your particular location, your particular domain, and going to a better domain or a better country or somewhere where you're going to have a new life or another life or a better life. That is what flying in dreams. Those are the two main literal interpretations of flying in a dream. Not witches, not witchcraft, no. Those ones of witchcraft are astral flying. Astral flying is actually not a dream. Astral flying is somebody going out of your present body and going in another body, in which case you are aware of it, you know of it, you can even control it. You know, most astral things are things that you can control using various mediums to control. Understand? You can use various mediums which you would have been told or you would have been taught how to make use of to control. Those are astrals. But in this particular case, these are dreams you don't have control of. You just saw them. It's not like if you are the one that made them happen. So if it's a dream, then these are the meanings I've given to you. If it's astral, something you have certain spirits or you have certain force, you have certain powers that you could use to control yourself moving or flying. Those are astral flyings, and those ones are not applicable to these interpretations I've given to flying in dreams. So in that particular case, you have to discuss that in a separate way. Those was probably means you might need deliverance or so. I don't know about that. I'm talking about if you actually have a dream and you are flying in your dream. Those are the things it means. Subscribe to my channel, Dreamland TV. And you can also subscribe to my other channels that I also run on YouTube. Joshua Talks, Life with Joshua, Joshua Talks Shorts, Joshua Takes. Those other ones talk about politics and current affairs around the world, especially about Nigeria and Africa. You can subscribe to them too and get to know what's happening around the world. Get my analysis and opinions about things happening around the world, which I would have looked at spiritually, physically, biblically, sometimes prayerfully. Sometimes you you can subscribe to them. So when I release those videos, you will be one of the first to get them. Again, you can subscribe to Joshua Talks Shorts, Joshua Takes, Life with Joshua. And you can also subscribe to this one I'm talking from now, Dreamland TV. They are all from the same persons, but different kind of analysis and different kind of discussions. Thank you for listening to me. Again, please share this video and keep sharing until it gets to all those that needs to know about these interpretations, and also like. And again, if you have anything you want to share with me, personal experience, you also have seen yourself flying, you don't know what it means, or you want me to interpret certain particular dream that you don't understand, put it in the comment section and I will get back to you with the interpretation. If you don't want me to put the interpretation into a general comment, come to my DM and then write it to me. And just make sure you put dreams in front. So of the thousands, when I say dreams, I will know you want me to interpret dreams, and I will see it, and I will reply those comments or those messages you sent to me. Thank you. I'll see you again. And until that time that I see you again, just always know that dreams do come to pass.